Hello and welcome back to RLCS Recap. For this brand new season of Rocket League, we are looking at the Fall Regional Number 1, kicking it off for the 2022-2023 season. As these teams, since we're back in fall, they're still doing the old Swiss format. That is, we're going to be looking over these games from rounds 1 through 5, and all teams looking for those 3 wins to get them through to the playoff section. So let's get into it as we have Optic versus Pittsburgh Knights, as Pittsburgh Knights will put up the first win and first goal of the game and secure that. As we move on to game number 2, Pittsburgh Knights already have a 1-0 lead, and Optic trying to come back. A little play into the corner, a nice shot from Reynolds, is able to find that one, and we are into overtime. The bump comes through defensively, but the ball still not cleared, still in the corner for Pittsburgh. Magic Bear on the sidewall gets blocked. AJ's coming in, a nice bump on the back wall, a nice demo by Magic Bear will leave it open for Optic to secure that win in game number 2 as they go win for win in the first 2 games of this season. As I said before, all the Swiss stage games will be up to round 5 for teams to either get 3 wins or 3 losses to see which 8 teams are coming out of the 16 in North America. We're going to be going over the North American and Europe plays for this season here on RLCS Recap with me, Marky Two Butts, as we move into a tie game in game number 3 here. As Magic Bear trying to find that, and he's able to find the bump, and the ball drops down dangerously, but it's cleared over. And Cheese, can he put it over AJ? Yes, he can. Is that going in? Yes, it will. And that is 2-1 to Pittsburgh Knights, as they are trying to play some more offense here, and they're able to find that as a nice double touch on the back wall, and it goes right off the corner and right off the next corner, and AJ will finally put that one away and tie this one up as we are into overtime yet again. See if Optic can find this winner, so that AJ will put that into the middle. No one's there, and someone on Optic will clean that up, and 2 wins in overtime, as the last goal from this game will be right at the death of the game, and Pittsburgh Knights will take that in a not very high scoring game. And we have some other round matchups going on, as Energy lose to 3-2. Dignitas is probably one of the more shocking ones, and other ones such as G2 getting 3-0 over Lumosity, as we are into Dignitas versus Shopify Rebellion, and they are already in. We are into round number 2, as Shopify Rebellion already taken that 1-0 lead in the scorer line, as it is 1 apiece, and he plays over 1, but the second person coming through memory right on his teammate's tail will take that goal. Looking for another one right off the beginning, can't quite find it so far. Memory tries to block that off. Drez with the air dribble puts it to the back wall, will drop down. Andy's there and just couldn't get the save on it, is the Shopify Rebellion player. DB's trying to put that on target, can't quite find an angle though. It's still in the corner for Dignitas. Parth misses it. Andy will pick up 100 boost. 2-piece picked up 100 boost and gets beat with the flick though to the far side, as Dignitas will take that game and tie this up at 1s. Ball pops back out into the middle. Dignitas will get a goal off that play. So Andy pushes it out into the middle. Memory tries to block it, still going up to the back wall of their own goal, and Dress will be there to make it 2-0 so far, as 2-piece push that into his own corner defensively. Can't quite find it on the back wall. Andy trying to pass into the middle. Parth blocks that out, and Delta gets dunked on by Memory, and Shopify will cut the lead in half, but that will be all for game number 3. The Shopify Rebellion losing 2 straight after winning the first one. 2-piece going over 1, and is able to find Parth and finish that one up, as it is 1-0 now. Delta try to push some pressure on his 2 players double commit to get that block, but a little bit of a mix-up and rotations from Dignitas will allow Shopify to get the second goal. That just rolls into an empty net still with the pressure on. 2-piece will push it back into his corner. Can he beat the man though? No, it pinches into the middle. Can't quite find the put away though, and it is finally scored from Dignitas to cut that lead down to 1. But only a minute remaining. They're going to have to find a couple more goals here, as it is now 3-1. Andy on the sidewall plays it over 1. Can't quite boost back to his two-piece. We'll take over from there. Parth with a nice demo, and that will just be going in on target as it is game 5 in the round 2 higher matches. All the teams that go 1-0. And Shadowfire Rebellion will take the lead in this game as the Swiss stage to remind everyone that they go round 1, obviously everyone's 0-0. Then in round 2, it's either you're 1-0 or 0-1, and you face the same team with the same record, and so forth like that until you have 3 wins or 3 losses from the 16 teams. As Shadowfire Rebellion really starting to find their scoring wheels, I'd say, in this game, as it is 3-0, only a minute remaining. Dignitas will find one back, and right off the kickoff, possibly get another one, but it is blocked out, and that should be an empty net. As on the sidewall is blocked. Nice block, but Parth will be there for the putback from the corner, able to shoot that from anywhere. That was a good trait to have. So pro, as the defense isn't quite there, and the round 2 matches do come through as other teams win or G2 3-0 on Pittsburgh Knights, SSG beating Furia, Solary beating Complexity, Energy winning 3-0 against Rogue, and we are into round 3 low matches, which is the teams that are 0-2, I believe. Yeah, yes, they are 0-2. All the last 4 teams that are 0-2 try not to go 0-3, because if you go 0-3, then you are out of the tournament and without 1 win to your name, as it is Team Axel versus Team Lumosity, and Lumosity winning so far, as Axel will tie it up, and we are into overtime. There's a nice pass to the infield, gets cut out just in time by Kinsey into his own corner. His Gimmick for the ball, dribbles with it over 1, over 2 defenders, and will be able to push that in, give Team Axel the first win of the series. They're looking for more as the ball drops down dangerously in front of the net, and it will bounce in. No, it won't, and luckily Ajax is there to put it in, but right off the kickoff, Lumosity coming straight back and able to find that as a nice dribble, and goes underneath the defender and by the second one's Gimmick. So he's really showing off for Team Axel to give them a 2-0 lead in the series so far. So Lumosity going to have to reverse sweep to come back, and that is a good way to start with their first goal in game number 3. Ball still in the corner of Axel, and a nice goal will give Lumosity their first win of the series. Still lots to play for, as Ajax will find that pinch in front of Lumosity's goal, and Team Axel with only 15 seconds remaining looks like they're trying to close this out. The air dribble goes over a couple, but it's blocked out, and Ajax will bump the last player and gets demoed, but will not be enough. Lumosity and Rogue both bow out of the tournament, and Rogue only picking up 2 game wins in the last game against Complexity, as we are into round number 4. Looking at Complexity versus Dignitas, as Complexity just won 3-2 against Rogue. Now they're going up against Dignitas to still tournament hopes on the line here. So whoever loses this will bow out in the 4th round, as it's 1s apiece. Drez puts that to the back corner, and no, couldn't be found, but Delta is there and makes it a 2-1 game. As an air dribble comes through and can't quite find it as CRR, but Raisables is there for the putback, and we are into overtime. It's all trying to be dumped down, but Complexity not having any of that. We'll push it straight back. Andy to midfield, lose the ball just a little bit, and AJG is there. We'll put that in from a pinch away defensively. Raisables will 50 for it. Can't quite find it. Ball pinches back up into the air. Delta down to Andy. He's got no more boosts, but he puts it over to the post and comes back and will be put away by Dignitas, as they take a 1-0 lead in this game. And almost becomes a 2-0 lead, but that goes straight down to the other end, and no one's going to be able to get that from Dignitas. Is a nice shot on goal from the opposite goal will go in, and a nice double touch will find that angle and give Dignitas another lead in this game. It's only a minute 20 remaining. CRR into the corner, play it back into the middle. Razorbills in prime shooting position, no one coming out. Both defenders on the goal line can't make that save as we are into overtime again. A nice little flick, almost found it. Drez can't quite get it, but he leaves it for Andy. All three players in the goal, and will find it as Dignitas will take their first game of the series in overtime, as we have 2 overtimes so far in this series. Razorbills trying to deflect down to the corner, can't quite find it. Only 6 seconds left. Complexity looking for another one. Razorbills blocks it into the backfield, and it will be put away as 0 seconds hit the clock. Complexity find it, and in third overtime we go into a row. This ball played up dangerously in front of Complexity's box, and it will be put away by Dignitas players. They have 2 wins now in a row. Razorbills into his own corner, plays it over one of the last defenders. The rotations do come back, and Delta try not to get demoed, and he can't quite make the save as the defender was coming very quickly, took up a lot of space. Trying to dump it down into Tassa's half. Drez almost found that in the corner, but I think that was Andy there, able to find that shot. And 1:30 left, still a tie game. Razorbills puts that out into a good place. AJG almost finds it, but CRR is there for the put away to the left-hand side where the player was not the defender. AJG try to play that down, leaves it for Razorbills, leaves it for CRR, puts that back into the left corner, top left. Can't save that, it's too fast on that, and looking like it's all Complexity will find a 4th goal of the game. With only 50 seconds remaining, it looks like it's going to be heading into Game 5 as the Razorbills with another air dribble beats a couple players, and we will be at game number 5. Winner take all. Winner moves on to the last round. Round number 5. This is the low matches. We'll face the losers of the round 4 high matches as Complexity takes a 1-0 lead. So far, still half the game remaining. Razorbills with an air dribble gets by 1, second one. Oh, and the defender saves it, puts it in off a player in front of him as he's trying to push it away. It's just unfortunate. They're both going up for the ball a little bit in front of his own defender, and a nice demo comes through. Will make that 3-0, but only 30 seconds remaining. It looks like Complexity's game to lose at this point. Ball popped up in the air. Drez will air dribble that into the goal, and no one could save that one. Still lots to do though to come back for Dignitas as the ball is played close to the net, and CRO will pop that over the last one, and they will win, and Furia will beat Axel, and Pittsburgh Knights will beat Solary and move on to the round number 5 matches as we are looking at Energy versus Furia. Energy not the greatest of showing this tournament as they have taken to round number 5 to try to secure their spot in the playoffs. And it is 1s apiece in this first game. It's a nice defense by Garrett G. We'll push that off and find a teammate. He's able, Squish is able to deflect that from about half field. Very well played to be able to find the goal from there as they are winning now. Furia looking for something. Card gets blocked, put out to the sidewall. Caddy was there, finds the infield pass, dumps it in, and Yanez is there to tie this game back up again as his ball is still in the corner. Justin will put that on target. Pushed away off the side, coming back. Oh, the bounce is a little bit awkward for Squishy, and that just gets pushed over him. Unfortunate bounce there. He's not expecting that one. Is now it's 3-2, still a minute 30 remaining. Lots of time left. Squishy will leave that for a little bit, and oh, the defender gets demoed though, and will be unfortunate to let that goal go in after he is turned around the wrong way. So it's not a lot he could physically do with the ball. He was just trying to push that back into his own corner, but he didn't know his own defender is going to get demoed from there. As now it's 5-2, and it's looking less likely that Energy is going to win this first game, as Furia looking pretty strong. They've 1 win on the bounce, I believe. Yes, they won their first round match and then lost 2, and then won their round 4 matchup against Axel. And Energy will find the 1 and only goal in game number 2. Zianis on the sidewall, goes up to the ceiling. Let's have the flipper set. Doesn't use it, and he leaves it for Card, and he's able to smash that one into the top of the goal. As Justin will pinch that into the middle. Can't quite find Squishy though. Ball still up in the air. Garrett G should be first to it. Doesn't have a lot of boost. Tries to find Justin, but Card will play that out, and Cadio is there for the put away. That is 2-0 now. As another one on the goal line gets blocked out by Garrett G. Some nice 15 right there. And Squishy will go the other way and find Garrett right there. Double touch. Yes, he's able to find it, but that was it for Energy offensively that game, and they will lose. So now it's 2-1 in favor of Furia. Shot comes in on target, and Squishy doesn't need Justin's help. We'll put that in from distance. It's Justin, his own back wall, trying to play it over. Cadeo can find it. Squishy will push that just a little bit farther, but Yanis is there. Plays it down into the corner. Energy still have a lot of boost though to work with defensively. No one's really challenging the ball, and they'll just let Fury come in and score a goal. No one really ever challenged the ball for NRG defensively when they all had a lot of boost. And just like that, all three of them back around the goal line. No one's really challenging for that. Just lets a 1-goal lead slip away just like that. Is now going to have to find a way to come back from this. As a nice demo comes through. Still in Fury's corner. And Garrett G on the sideball. We'll push that into the middle. Oh, he doesn't even need to find a teammate. He's able to find the angle. A nice shot. But they're going to need something else to win this and keep their hopes alive. Garrett G to the sidewall. Justin is underneath the ball. Resets, plays it into the back post, and Squishy is there. Cadio will 50. Can't quite find it though. Justin plays over to the back wall. Squishy over to Garrett G. Misses it, but half flips and gets back to the ball. Oh, but he doesn't beat Yanis to it though. Yanis will dump that down to Cadio, and that goes in off the post. We'll be able to find it as Game 5. Energy need a goal here, and the ball's not on their side of the on their own side of the field as the ball still played up. Justin on the back wall is going to have to guess, and he can't quite find it as that ball comes in way too fast right off the kickoff. Only 30 seconds left. The ball pinched out. Squishy is there, but he will score and not be able to find the win, as Furia version 1 and Optic are going to be the teams that take the wins in round 5. And this is all the action we got for you from this Swiss stage. Here are the 8 teams that are able to advance to with G2, SSG, Gen.G, FaZe, Shopify Rebellion, version 1, Furia, and Optic going through to the playoffs that are happening. We will recap that video for you and get it up to you. Thanks for watching.